Hi, this is Jill. Just another quick instructional video on how to do abstract watercolor. So I'm really not a painter at all. I don't know that I've ever taken watercolor lessons. It's something that I just sort of do sort of spontaneously, and this is a practice that I developed when I was in college, where I'm more of a shape person in terms of geometrical shapes, and then you can see that in my photography. So in my watercolors, I just basically layer, if you could see this, I layer shapes on top of each other. Layer shapes on top of each other. So all sorts of shapes. So I might do like a square here. I may do like a circle, and then you see there's sort of overlaying shapes that start happening. So that's just an example because I want to show you the watercolor that I'm doing. And then what I do is I sort of pick out, for this one, I'm doing two colors. I'm basically doing orange and yellow. For some reason, I'm really drawn to orange right now. So I laid down the orange, and basically I don't do the whole shape, but I do part of the shape that interacts with other shapes that I've written down. I left a few. So right now I'm doing the yellow. I lay down and you could do varying colors of yellow and orange. So I'll do some that are darker. You make it darker by putting more water in it. I blot it. So I make it darker. I blot it on paper towel. So that's how I make, and then the more water, the lighter it is, but I also don't want it to be runny, so that's why I blot it in the paper towels. So I left a few shapes here, and then if you leave some down, and you know, it's kind of nice to then, as you start to lay down the watercolor, you could start doing sort of like coloring in overlapping parts so that you make new shapes. Before I would erase, but in this example, like this was sort of I was experimenting with just sort of coloring certain shapes that overlapped, and I wanted to just use two colors just to see what that would be like. Anyway, so this is Jill signing off. It's almost near the final. Oh, and then I laid down painter's tape in order to get a white border. So this is Jill signing off. Enjoy quarantine and put your time to really throwing yourself into music and art, because I think that's very soothing. Bye.